I'm Vonda White. I'm the owner of Pillsbury College Prep and Camp Pillsbury, and I'd like to take you on a tour, give you a little bit of insight about Camp Pillsbury and Pillsbury College Prep. Come with me and I'll show you.
So where'd you get the idea for Camp Pillsbury?
Hey. So in 2014, I was looking for a place to buy to have a summer camp because I had sent my kids to summer camp and it was an amazing experience, and I never knew about camp as a kid myself, and so I was looking for something that had acting, singing, dancing, and magic, and we found a camp. I sent my kids to it, and I was blown away by how much they can learn in a 2-week period. When you raise the bar and you give the kids a lot of the ability to learn quick and fast, they do, and they are like sponges. And so, for example, I was president of my band in junior high, and so I played the drums from 6th grade to 9th grade. Never got to play the drum set, only played the snare. And in camp, my son learned how to play the drum set, like 2 or 3 different beats on the drum set in 2 weeks. And I know how difficult the drum set is to play. So I was like, wow. And then also, like, I didn't send my kids for circus, but they learned circus apparatus and different things, and they loved it. It was fun. And I tried it. Like, I climbed up on the trapeze and scared the wits out of me, and I did it. And when I was walking away, I was like, you know, if I had been able to go to camp and do something like that where it scared the wits out of me, but I did it anyway, and then I succeeded and realized how much fun it was, how much more could I accomplish and do. I just felt like, you know, life would have been a lot easier for me if I had been able to have those challenges as a kid in high school, junior high, etc. And so anyway, that's what I wanted to start a summer camp and do that and give kids that opportunity.
So show us the campus.
So this was a college campus that had been foreclosed on and was bank owned. And I called the bank. They thought it was sold, but the sale had fallen through. It was at a really great price, and it had 13 buildings on it. So we'll start over here. Over there is the gymnasium, which we have gymnastics after school, and it has indoor circus, gymnastics, everything in there. We can play basketball, but not a full court. And then our small dorm, we've got the dining hall. That's the dining hall where we eat our meals. Oh, and in the basement, you'll have to see it. We'll take you through it. It's a 50s, it's a bebop club, 50s diner, really cool, but it's also for dance. And then the building over there is an 1892 building. That's Jeff's Hall. It used to be their library, but I've remodeled it. I've remodeled all of these buildings. A lot of work. But right now we've got a Spanish church in that building. And then the building that you can't see behind it is Kelly Hall. It used to be the music hall, and that's been renovated. And we also use the downstairs basement for our like fashion design, magic, RPG, a lot of fun things. This is the powerhouse. The green building is where the boilers and all the powerhouse and maintenance equipment is held. Behind there is the triangular big building. It's the newest building in 1975. It's the education building. This is Foundation Hall, which it used to be Old Main, built in 1889. Has a huge theater for our musical theater productions, and we do our performances, dance, acting, singing, rock band, all that in there. We've got 2 houses. The 2 houses used to be the president's and the vice president's house. I just finished remodeling all those, and we'll be using those. And then we've got the 2 big dorms. We stay in this dorm during summer camp, and then the small dorm behind you over here, that's our dorm for boarding school during the school year. This is our fire pit where we have campfire. You can see our climbing wall. We have a climbing wall and a big blow-up slide, and our boat for waterfront, and just all kinds of different things. And we use the parking lot for our racetrack for the go-karts, and we also use the grass for the go-karts too.
Yeah.
So this is the dining hall. During summer, the chairs come out. We have dining tables that fold out and that come out, and so but during the winter, we have a church that does church services on Sunday morning. Right now I'm going to walk you downstairs to it's the 50/60s room, and I'll tell you how that came about, but we also call it the Bebop Club, where we have dance lessons and you can do karaoke, dancing, etc. It's a lot of fun. Okay. Welcome to the Bebop Club. I love this room. It's 50s and 60s, and I have done a lot of themes on the campus when I remodeled, and I always wanted a 50s, 60s type diner kind of atmosphere. And I was looking for 50s, 60s. There actually was a McDonald's in town that had this 50s, 60s memorabilia, and it was amazing McDonald's. They got bought from corporate or a new owner and decided to get rid of it all. So I was thinking about it and had it on my goals to accomplish. And then when I went to McDonald's, found out they were selling everything, and I bought it all, and then I added to it. But I got like all the gold records, all the wall things, all the records on the ceilings, the Blues Brothers, different tape, all the tape, pretty much everything down here except for some of the signs and different things, the posters. I bought those additionally. And then we get the community involved with doing different activities, from line dancing to swing dancing to waltzes to all different kinds of dance types. So we have old to young that do different dance lessons. And my dance instructors, they actually had a facility and they had closed it, so they contacted me and we worked out a deal to where they brought their dance floor and all their mirrors, and so you see the dance floor and the mirrors on the wall. They brought that, incorporated it. They teach the lessons during the school year to different people in the community, and then during summer camp we also use downstairs for our dances and musical theater and different things, practice and stuff. So anyway, it's adorable. I love this place.
So it seems like you've got a ton of businesses on the campus. Why is that?
So one, we want to include the community. So we have like the after school gymnastics program, which has like 150 plus kids that are in the gymnastics program after school. We rent to the public charter school, so they also have 7th through 12th grade on campus. They rent part of our education building, and then we use part of it for Pillsbury College Prep. And then we also rent this out for anybody for like weddings. The dining hall has been used for weddings, reunions. We had, this used to be Pillsbury Baptist Bible College, so we had a huge 400 plus person reunion here. And then with the dance lessons and different things, we want in Community Performance Day for summer camp, we want to include the community as much as possible, get them to participate, see what we're doing, have fun, have more activities in town, because sometimes in a small town it gets a little boring, and so we'd like to have more offerings, and so that's part of it. So right now the church is set up in here during the winter, but all the chairs will come out and we'll have the tables for summer camp for eating, because we do our 3 meals a day in here. And then this also will come down. And then we have more room for tables and the food spread in here for Camp Pillsbury and Pillsbury College Prep. But walk through and I'll show you the new kitchen. It's a huge commercial kitchen. It was totally gutted when we got it. This is our line for hot food, cold food that they walk through to get their dinner. And for example, as a business owner, I got my ServSafe certificate, so I went through training and got my certificate to where if the chef gets sick or if someone's out on vacation, etc., I easily can step in and I know how to food prep, I know how to make food, I know the proper temperatures, just everything about food prep and what we're supposed to be doing.
And that's not just about food, right? That's more...
Right, with everything that you do, basically, I mean, I've done construction stuff, I've done cleaning toilets, I've, filling toilet paper, whatever it takes. And like, for example, it was very expensive to remodel this whole campus, and we had a team that I would always participate, that anything that we could do that we didn't need a professional construction person doing. So there was things that our handyman could do, like drywall, mudding, painting, that kind of thing. And when they broke up concrete and different things, like we redid the showers and the bathrooms, etc., we would be the ones taking out all the stuff and everything, and so that way the people that we were paying big bucks to do everything weren't doing the time-consuming things that we could do. So that helped manage the job and keep things moving along timely, and also helped save money because you could literally, and actually the school across the street was going to buy this campus, and they said it would take $30 million to do what they needed to do, and I ended up doing it for like $6 million, and then because it's a historic campus, also got tax credits and savings with that. So anyway, the bottom line is you've got to do many things. I always hire people that know things, you know, like accountants, whatever your weaknesses is, hire people that can do all your weaknesses. The things that you can do and you need to step in and help with whatever, I recommend that you know those kind of things, do those kind of things. Two, you know how long something should take, you know how difficult it is, or how easy it is. And so, you know, just different things like that is helpful. I think it inspires your team members to see that anything you're asking them to do, you'd be willing to do also. It's not above or below you. And I think you treat everybody, I've always felt like you treat everybody like flat, where everybody's important, because everybody is important. And that's how I think it helps to be successful. Our dishwashing room, all of our sinks for food prep and different things, all the tables for food prep, and then cooking. We've got the gas grill, gas stove, 4 stoves and ovens over here. So we have a huge commercial kitchen and a huge walk-in freezer and a huge walk-in refrigerator, and then dry storage everywhere. I love inspirational quotes and positive motivational books. From a young age, I babysat for a family that always had positive motivational tapes in their car playing and stuff, and they'd give me books to read, and it helped me as a person to develop and to believe in myself and to believe in my dreams. And when I was decorating this dining hall and actually 2 of the dorms, I wanted it to be inspirational, and so I wrote down and found very inspirational quotes, and like in here, but I love like everything. The word impossible really means I'm possible, and you know, like Mark Twain, carpe diem, seize the day, etc. Henry Ford, that if you think you can, and if you think you can't, you're right. And so it's up to us to make the mindset that I could do anything and I can achieve, because the achieving goals, one of the biggest things is you've got to believe you can do it. And because most people get discouraged and give up, and the truth is people around you, like even when we started videotaping this, people, they're laughing at us. And you know, but that's with goals and dreams of anything. You will have some of the people, even the closest to you, friends, peers, where they're laughing at you and laughing at your goals. Part of it is because I think secretly they want you to fail. Secretly it makes them a little maybe jealous or insecure that they're not setting goals and that they don't have this, you know, big dreams or believe in themselves enough to do it. And so it's easier for people to tear you down. I've always believed that you set goals, you write them down, because inking your goals is really like the first and most important step, because it helps your subconscious know what you want. And just like the 50s room that I was telling you how I wrote it down and then it came available, all this used stuff for the 50s room, your subconscious, I believe, kind of helps go to work and helps things happen, you know, where you just meet somebody, you network, you meet somebody, and it's, oh, that's exactly what I was thinking I needed, you know, kind of thing. Things just happen. You put it out there in the universe and things start to work. So you can share your goals, but be careful about it. Make sure it's with people who are going to believe in you and encourage you and want you to succeed. Don't put it out there to where people, you know, I told you that was stupid. You're never going to do that. Why would you even try? You know, be careful. Don't let the naysayers, and there's more naysayers in the world than there are people that are going to support you. So be careful with that. And set goals and dream big, because you can achieve your goals and dreams.